When you walk into a room, do you leave an impression or do you just blend into the background? It's time to change the game, girl. In this video, I'm sharing 5 powerful tips to stop showing up regular and to start showing up unforgettable, girl. Let's get into it. So why this even matters in the first place is because we literally live in a world where how you show up is how people judge you. First impression matters, babe. Energy matters. It defines how people are going to actually see you and how they're going to treat you. So if you keep showing up regular, you're underestimating yourself. We don't want that. So tip number 1 is to upgrade your appearance. Prioritize your skincare so that it glows. We want radiant, supple, hydrated skin. It should show that you actually care about yourself. We aren't out here just looking any kind of way. It's really the foundation of a polished look. If you start taking care of yourself, you feel good. Look good, feel good. So make sure you're incorporating a consistent routine, cleansers, serums, moisturizers, things that are actually going to keep your skin looking really supple, looking really good, youthful, and just like that girl, babe. And also never forget your sunscreen. On top of upgrading your appearance, you want to invest in like a signature wardrobe. Start figuring out what kind of clothes you like, how you want to show up, okay? We can't show up in pajamas. That gives off the wrong look. If we're walking out the house with pajamas and bonnets on our head, we're unserious. What is your signature style going to be? My best advice is to find inspiration with someone that you like. They could be your same body type. There's something about them that you resonate with. Be inspired from that person, whether it's putting on color because all you wear is black, whether it's doing your hair differently or your makeup in a style that's similar to them. Find inspo and start to pick and choose from there and discover your actual style. You also want to make sure you're keeping yourself groomed. Again, first impression is everything. So if your nails are dingy and dirty, you got black stuff under your nails, girls, nobody wants to be around that. It's just a harsh truth in the way in which the world works. And when you show up regular, you're treated regular. Tip number 2, you want to elevate your mindset. There is nothing sexier about a woman who knows her stuff, girl. An educated, elevated woman is so incredibly powerful in her own essence. What you want to do to get there is to practice your affirmations. Speak life into yourself. We spend too much time dogging ourselves out. You're always talking negative on yourself. You're judging your every single move, never giving yourself any grace, and never allowing yourself to pour into yourself. The second you start having these positive affirmations being told to you, 1, you won't go looking for them from other people because you already said it for the day, girl. The way you speak to yourself literally determines how you walk through life. So focus on abundant thinking. Instead of saying you can't, start saying you can. Start figuring out ways in which you're gonna make things happen. Start having faith. Start believing in the things that you can actually do. Surround yourself with a positive influence. When you are around a group of people who are thinking in such abundance, such positivity, it breathes light into your own self. It helps you to stay on that force. But when you're around toxic people all the time, you fall into the same toxic traps as them. Tip number 3 is to elevate your energy level. What does that mean? Staying active. Exercising, drinking your water, hydrating yourself. Staying active isn't just about what you physically look like on the outside. It actually does something to your inner self that makes you actually feel less fatigue, less mood swings, less having an attitude, less inviting people over that are toxic, that should not be in your life. The clarity that you gain when you are actually working out and elevating your body is incredible. Find something you love, whether it's walking, Pilates, actually going to the gym and doing strength training, biking, whatever it is that you like, find it, stick to it, and practice that every single day. My favorite, fuel your body with them juices, girl. Y'all know I'm a stickler for juice. Green juice to be exact. I love a good green juice. Green juice is gonna absolutely help clear your gut out, keep you less bloated, fatigue, all of the things that your body really needs. A lot of the times you aren't getting enough fruits and veggies into your system anyways. A green juice can help you get that really, really quick. There's ways that you can batch juice so that you are not juicing every single day. I have that actually located in my glow up guide that you can get linked in the bio. It is completely free. So sign up and start learning more tips on how to juice, girl. Also, resting is key. You have to make sure you're getting enough rest, okay? You can't just think that you're gonna live off of 3 hours of sleep and not feel a certain way. Eventually your body's gonna crash out, girl. So make sure that you are getting the proper rest that you need. Rest is just as important as anything else. What I would suggest is having a wind down hour where you're just like pouring into yourself, whether it's your skincare routine at night, whether it's reading your books or listening to a podcast, learning something before you go to bed. Just a complete wind down that just feels good to you, which will help you get better sleep. Instead of going to bed and you're super stressed out, you actually have no way that you relieve the day. That's actually not healthy for you. Tip number 4 is show up in this world with purpose. Find what it means to actually be elevated for you and yourself. Take these tips I'm sharing with you, pull from a few of them and start to incorporate them into your life. You're going to see your life just completely elevate and completely change. Make sure you have goals in mind. You're not just wallowing through life, okay? Nobody wants to be around a depressed queen, okay? In order to not be regular, you have to be doing things that are different. Regular people don't have any goals in mind, no plans involved, nothing. They just wake up, they sit on the couch, they eat ice cream, they watch TV, that's it. We're not that. We are not regular girls here, okay? We're it girls, and there is value in who you are, but you have to tap into it, and you have to want to tap into it, and you have to want to remain disciplined in it. Be intentional with your time. Daily habits, the things that you're doing, be very mindful. Don't be sitting there watching TV all day and you look up and you did nothing for the day. Do we have moments and days where that happens? Yes. Is that our daily life and routine? Absolutely not. As you build good daily habits, you're gonna get closer to a vision for yourself and be even closer to that destination, because you're actually prioritizing your goals and you're aligning things in order for those goals to be met. Remind yourself that in every room that you walk in, you are meant to be there, okay? Stop doubting yourself. Stop talking down on yourself. You are supposed to be in those rooms, girl. There is something for you there. Stand tall, make that eye contact. When you're speaking to people, speak boldly, confidently. Confidence is the vibe that everyone can feel, and when you lack it, trust me, it's not going unnoticed. Tip number 5, make sure you master the art of communication. Make sure you are communicating properly. That means saying no to things, setting boundaries, and standing on those boundaries. You are not saying no enough. You're allowing people to just come into your life, walk all over you because you are a yes girl. And we don't need that anymore. We are no longer yes girls. Staying in that yes girl mentality is what keeps you in these toxic places. It keeps you real regular, because actually you think people like when you say yes all the time, but really they're checking you into that regular box. No one else is gonna do it. You're gonna be the one to do it. No, we're gonna say no. We're gonna stand on boundaries. We're going to start to see ourselves elevate from there. You're also gonna feel so good about saying no after a while. So when you are speaking, stand on it. Speak clearly, communicate well. People remember people that speak well. If you struggle with that, it just means that you need to stay on channels that are gonna help you get there. Subscribe to my channel. I'm gonna give you tons of tips and advice on how to continue to level up in the area of communication, because I know that that can be hard. There are tons of books and resources out there as well. People that can teach you how to, you know, button it up and be that confident and girl you already are. We're just pulling it out of you. Work on your body language. Body language can say a lot about you. Granted, there are people who will get your body language wrong. I'm not talking about that. It's just making sure that you are exuding the correct body language. Like when you're talking to someone, make sure you are standing up tall. Make sure you are making that eye contact with them. It just shows that, you know, you care. It just really helps people feel comfortable in your presence. So those are the 5 tips. So remember that glowing up is not just about looking good. It's also about feeling good on the inside. What you feel on the inside is how you're coming off on the outside. If you don't feel good on the inside, it shows. It's the reason why you can't go for your walks, get outside of your PJs. It's the reason why you make up a ton of excuses, girl. So if you apply these tips and start doing them, you can literally see your life already start to transform almost immediately. So if you're ready to continue to stop playing small and embrace the life that you truly deserve, stop being regular, because there's nothing regular about you, girl. Make sure you hit the subscribe button as I share all the tips on how to level up and glow up. I hope that helps, and don't say I didn't tell you nothing, sis. Bye.